Hello dear students. Today we will see section 2 of unit 4, that is Ageless Wonder Leander Paes. Leander Paes, as we all know who he is, India's most enduring sports person. He is a tennis superstar and a legend. Ageless Wonder Leander Paes, which is given in your book, it is an interview taken by Roshni Oliveira, and this was published in two newspaper papers, most prestigious newspapers, that is the Times of India and Hyderabad Times, on 15th April 2018. Let us see about Leander Paes. His full name is Leander Adrian Paes. So when it comes to Indian tennis, one name that stands out, and that is Leander Paes. The man is 46 years old, has been on the professional circuit since 1991. Means he just started his professional setup as a tennis player in 1991 and is showing no sign of slowing down. Okay, he is not showing any kind of sign of resting or taking retirement. Okay, he is fit as fiddle. Fit as fiddle is a phrase which means in excellent form or in excellent health, very healthy. So he is fit as fiddle in spite of his age. Okay, and may even go on to play till he his 50s. He is certainly a legend. His father, VC, was part of the Indian hockey team that won bronze at the 1972 Olympics. His mother, Jennifer, was the captain of India at the Asian Basketball Champion. Means from here we got to know that his father and mother both are related with the sports event. Father was an Indian hockey player, and mother is in basketball playing. So in his genes and genetics he got sports. Okay, see the picture of Leander Paes. The second picture here, he is getting Padma Bhushan award. Now let us see our book. Page number 90. There is no stopping Leander Paes. He has proved time and again that age is just a number. In spite of his age, he is a good player till now. At the age of 46 also, he is playing so well, so smoothly. So he created there is no stopping Leander Paes. He has proved time and again that age is just a number. If you have the determination, passion, and an unending desire to win, if you have determination, passion, and desire for your goal, then you will achieve your goal. In April 2018, he created another record as the most successful doubles player in the history of Davis Cup. Surely there's more to come, but it's getting tougher by the day, admits the legendary tennis player. It gets harder every year to keep pushing your body and mind. Paes told Roshni Oliveira in a chat where he also spoke about the changes he had to make to his fitness schedule, his future plans, the rapport he shares with Mahesh Bhupati today and his daughter Ayana. So here he says that it gets harder every year to keep pushing your body and mind because with the time your age is also increasing, and with the increasing age your body also gets old. It's not as flexible as the young people's body. Pace says this because with age it is harder for the body to adapt to the intensive fitness regime which you need for the sports. And being on that very age, you have to do, you have to maintain your body to play perfectly. So for that you need intensive exercise. Pace told Roshni Oliveira. Roshni Oliveira is the person who is taking this interview, where he also spoke about the changes he had to make to his fitness schedule. Fitness schedule changes he has to make means he has to increase his fitness hours and his future plans, the rapport. The rapport means a friendly relationship in which people understand each other very well with Mahesh Bhupati, another legendary tennis player, and his daughter Ayana. So now Roshni Oliveira is asking for her first question is, how do you react to compliments? Compliments means statements that show admiration for somebody. You give compliments like your dress is so beautiful, you're looking so beautiful, uh, like that compliments. So here he got the compliment like ageless wonder and timeless wonder. So with a laugh, I remember talking about the age factor a couple of years ago. At that time I said age is just a number. Now I just laugh about it. But seriously, the tennis ball that you hold does not feel any age. It feels the power and the speed, the spin, and the energy on it. Regardless of my age, if I'm still able to contribute and make a difference, win matches, tournaments, and create world records, then why not? All my career, I have aimed at winning championships and Grand Slams, and I'm glad that I have been able to achieve what I set out to do. I don't know how much longer I will play. Right now, I play because I have to put bread and butter on the table. Also, every match that I play now seems to be some short of a record, and that's enjoyable. It's quite motivating on hard days. So he just laughed about it by listening to the compliments, okay? And he said that before I said age is just a number, but now I do laugh about it. But seriously, while on the court, when you are playing tennis and when you are holding the ball, tennis ball, after that you just keep in him, you just keep in his mind that I have to win, I have to do, I have to make my country proud. So at that point of time, he is not going to remember his age. Even you, if you are in court on whichever sport you like to go, at that very time, you will not remember your age, your any other problems. At that time, you want and just want to win. So, regardless of my age, without paying no attention, okay, to my age, if I'm still able to contribute, okay, if I'm still able, then why not? Why I will not contribute and make a difference, win matches, tournaments, and create world records? Then why I will be laid behind? I will do if I am capable of doing. All my career, I have aimed at winning championships and Grand Slams, and I am glad that I have been able to achieve what I set out to do. And he also said that I don't know how much longer I will play. Right now, I play because I have to earn money to put bread and butter on my table. And he also accepted that now, whatever matches he play, with every match he set another record. People don't see what goes on behind the scenes. On the backstage, we are not going to see, no? We will not see. We are just seeing the result. Okay? So the people don't see what goes on behind the scene, the hard yards, means the hard work that it takes at 45, at the 45 year of age, the hard work that he has to put, okay, to maintain his body so that his playing can't be disrupted. 10 years ago, I would put in around 6 to 7 hours a day and the result would come pretty quick. So, he said that 10 years ago, when I was little young, okay, I would put around 6 to 7 hours a day in practice and in fitness regime and the result would come out quick. Now, I have to put in 10 to 12 hours a day because the result don't come as fast. It's much harder now. You have to do more to the body, more stretching, more yoga, and more fitness. Now, again, Roshni is asking, so you have made a lot of changes to your schedule now? He said, yes, a lot of changes. In terms of fitness, for example, I don't need to play as much tennis now. My on-court tennis time, which used to be 5 hours a day, has come down to 3 hours. So now he doesn't need more practice. Okay. But to keep the pace, he is doing the practice. Okay. So he don't need the same time what he used to do the practice earlier. So 5 hours practice has been reduced to 3 hours. The remaining 2 hours now goes into my fitness regime. Fitness regime, a method of organizing one's physical training, a regulated system of diet, exercise, or medical treatment that are needed to keep our body fit and fine. So now 2 hours are included in fitness regime. Staying injury free at this age is very important because the body doesn't recover as fast from it. Along with determination and hard work, it has also got to do with good genes. Of course it does. Genes and genetic background means the qualities that he has inherited from his parents. Okay, some of the qualities or the physical traits, skills that we got inherited from our parents, that are called genes, genetics. So he said, of course it does. Talking about my genetic background, as I said earlier, that his father is from which sport? Hockey, and mother is from basketball. So I'm really blessed. It's not just my inherent speed, agility, or concentration. I have had to work on my technique and fitness too. So he said that it is not just about the inherent qualities, something that you are born with. Agility, that means ability to move quickly and easily, or concentration, to keep focus. I have to work hard on my techniques to play on the court, and fitness too. I'm so grateful to my parents for what they have done. He said that I'm so grateful to my parents for what they have done for me. They have been great pillars of strength, especially dad's knowledge, which come from being an Olympic champion and a doctor. He is fastidious about my training resign. So his dad knowledge, which comes from being an Olympic champion and doctor, has helped Leander tremendously. He has been fastidious means he is difficult to get pleased. He wants everything to be in perfection. So he wants that Leander's training should be perfect. His fitness regime should be perfect. Okay. Earlier he was able to travel with me. He doesn't now. But he still has a huge role to play. He is my guiding light. The next question is, have you thought about calling it a day? Calling it a day means deciding that to stop doing whatever you are doing now. Calling it a day means taking retirement from what you are doing. Now he said, I have thought about it many times. The first time I almost gave up tennis was when I was 19. Just a year before that, I was number one at the junior level, and I had not lost a single match. The year I turned 19, I didn't win a single match that whole year, and I also wasn't able to come home. As an individual athlete, you have to handle everything yourself. So I was quite fed up. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? This is crazy. That was the first time thereafter. There have that was the first time he thought of backing up or calling it a day. So when he was 19-year old, before that, okay, just he turned to 19, and before that he was the number one junior athlete. And now, what happened when he turned 19? That he didn't win a single match for the whole year. Okay, at that time he got quite depressed and he thought of giving up. That was the first time that he thought of it, and thereafter there have been several times when I thought that it's time to quit. More recently, when I won the French Open and with Martina Hingis in 2016, I felt my career was complete. But then I also felt that I had. Some feel that in sports one should retire while the going is good. What do you think? So he said the athletes and the people I look up to left when they were at the top of their career. Michael Jordan, an American basketball player. P.T. Sampras is an American former professional tennis player. Rod Laver, Australian tennis player. Martina Navratilova, tennis player. Muhammad Ali, American professional boxer. Were all at the peak of their careers, were all at the top of their careers, and when they retired. So now recently, who retired from cricket? Yes, you know the answer. Good. So if I stop tomorrow, I will have no regret. I will not feel bad. I will have no regret. I have had such a blessed career. If I wake up tomorrow and say that I have had enough, I don't want to travel, I don't want to put in the hard yards that it takes in this difficult profession, I will be more satisfied. My team is actually struggling to find newer newer things that can motivate me. Earlier it was go win a French Open, go win a US Open. Then in the last 3 years it's been the Davis Cup. So he actually said that I can retire tomorrow because I have had enough. If I say I don't want to travel, I don't want to put in hard efforts, and I'm satisfied what I have earned till now. But my team is struggling very hard to find new things to keep me motivated in this sport. Now, is it Olympics 2020? So he said, no thoughts on that at all. Maybe in a year from now, I will evaluate things. So, coming back to your recent Davis Cup victory, where your 43rd win made you the most successful doubles player in the tournament history. It was indeed commendable that Rohan Bopanna and you pulled it off again, that the two of you don't share a great rapport of the field. So, Pace won the Davis Cup in spite of not sharing a good bond with Rohan Bopanna of the field. He doesn't share a good bonding with Rohan Bopanna, but they both together won Davis Cup. He is a true professional and believes that one should not bring in one's personal grudges when playing for the country. If You look at Rohan's and my record, we have a 90% winning record together. What I focus on is playing for the country. That's more important than individual. So, keeping all the personal grudge behind. Okay, and when coming to the field, it's time for the country. No more personal or individual clashes. That's something Mahesh Bhupati and I were able to do for so many years. We were very different personalities, but we respect about each other, and that is when it came to playing for the country. We always put our best foot forward. That means 24 undefeated matches, and that's a lot. What's the relationship Mahesh Bhupati and you share today? The two of you played very well together, were the best of friends, and then had a falling out. But in recent times, things seem a lot of cordial. We have a very quirky relationship, means very strange kind of relationship. We have known each other since we were kids, but for the majority of our careers, we have played together. In the doubles, we have seen some of the greatest highs and lowest lows together. At the end of the day, we both respect what we have done as a team and as individuals. Also, we were able to prove to young India that our country can be number one in the world. In any team, when you have many people, you are going to have a difference of opinion, but that's what makes the team hold together. It's always a team effort. Even when you talk about my record, it's actually India's record. Everyone has contributed to it. Mahesh is the part of it, Rohan is the part of it, Jishan Ali, Purav Raja, Gaurav Natikar, Vishal Uppal, and Ramesh Krishnan are all part of it, those who played with him. So, when you talk about my record, it is actually India's record, and we all the players have contributed to make it to that. It's not just 1 or 2 years that we are talking about, it's 29 years. Everyone from my parents and daughter to my coaches, trainers, the Davis Cup captains, and my past teammates are all part of it. You acted in the film Rajdhani Express a few years ago. Is Bollywood still on your mind? During the making of Rajdhani Express, actually Leander Paes worked in one of the movie of Bollywood, that is Rajdhani Express, and he said that I learned about the nuances of making a good film. Nuances means a quality of something that is not easy to notice. Small differences in the meaning, sound, color that are not usually very obvious. But keeping in mind all those small details. In Hindi we say barikiyan. So while making a film, all those small details are very important for making a good film. So it was something new for me and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I learned that if I was to do another movie, the most important things are the script, the director, and the production house. Until Rajdhani Express happened, people didn't know about the hidden actor in me. So now he said that my great great grandfather was the Bengali poet from his mother's side. Okay, Michael Madhusudan Dutt. He was an immensely creative man. He wrote rebel poetry. Rebel poetry means poetry that opposed the British occupation of India, to fight against, to oppose the British occupation of India. So he wrote rebel poetry right through the British rule, and he was a freedom fighter. It's just that I was born to parents who were athletes, so ironing my mom's and dad's Indian jerseys fueled my passion to win an Olympic medal. So, by taking care of my mom's and dad's jerseys, the t shirts which have the name of your team, number, your name while playing, so he that brought in his mind that I have to win Olympic medal. People for India is the greatest motivation. Playing for India is the greatest motivation, inspiration for me. I would say that my talent actually lies in football and other creative areas, but I choose tennis because it is an Olympic and individual sport. So now Roshni Oliveira asked, so football was the number one sport for you as a kid? Actually, he liked football so much more than tennis. It still is. I love football than basketball, hockey, and tennis. In cricket, I like the shorter format, and I have got many close friends in the cricket fraternity. So, from the cricket background, he got many close friends. Is your daughter Ayana interested in tennis? Yes, she reckons. Means she thinks that her backhand is a kind of playing posture where you keep your face in the front and taking your hand from the back and hitting the ball is better than mine. She thinks like that, which is probably true. Ayana is fast and tough. She is a leader. She has got a mind of her own, and she is like my dad. She is very passionate about what she wants. So, this is all about Leander Paes, the interview which was taken by Roshni Oliveira and published in Hyderabad Times and the Times of India. I know you will find this chapter very interesting as it is related from sports and you know Leander Paes more than me, I think. So, I just hope that you understood this chapter and please read it 2 or 3 times by yourself. And if you find any hard word, please go through your dictionary to find its meaning and write it there. So, thank you for today.